Morning folks. Right, after painting up the Sherden the other day, I've got them here, there's a couple of Sherden figures. I thought I'm going to have a go at a unit. I've got a unit of 16 ready, which will be 4 elements, base 4 to a base. I could use these as Sherden Guard in an Egyptian army, or as a 16-man unit in a Sea People's army. So I'm going to make a start on these. I've already undercoated some brown because these were metal figures. These hadn't been painted to command. And to match this, I've got a darky orange. I'm going to dry brush that on because obviously that's where these two figures started when they were painted, with this sort of browny orange colour. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that, dry brush the orangey, and then make a start. Come back in a tick. Okay, that's the strong toned wash added to the armour. This piece here is a sort of 3/4 length armoured tunic top. So I'm now going to paint khaki on the tunic. There's not too much showing, only below that, and you've got this Egyptian style flap at the front, so not much tunic to paint. So I'll do those all in khaki and then come back to you. Okay, that's the kilts all painted here. Shows you around the other side. You can see the kilt. There's only the bit at the bottom underneath the armour, and the leather work, the leather sheath, and the leather strap. So I'm thinking next, before I do the flesh, I'm going to do the gold on the or bronze on the sword, the helmet, and this one's got a horn here. The officer's got a cuirass, which will be bronze, and bronze helmet, and obviously a bronze sword. So I'm going to get the bronze work done. That'll just leave me the flesh, which is the longest part. As the ones I did the other day, I did that in a 2-part. Not that long, but long enough. And the standard bearer, I've done a brown wood pole, and I'm going to put I think a sun disc on, and perhaps a little bobble at the top, just to finish that off. Get on with that and then get back to you. There we go, all finished, all shipshape. 16 Sherden or Sherden Guard or Sherden Warriors, whatever you want to call them. So yep, all completed. I've obviously now got to base them. I've got a command figure who's a bit Mycenaean-y, Greeky typey, but that was the closest figure I could get that would fit in with these. We've got a standard bearer. Oops, so what I've done is I've put a very ornate shield, a little bobble. It's a jewellery bobble on top, actually, from the wife's. She used to make jewellery, so I've nicked one of those, so don't tell her. Yes, a little bobble goes on there, and that's a shield. It shows you can see the markings. This one had been converted to a musician, so some weird lump on his shoulder, so as he has to have a hung shield, I thought, right, I'll hang it over his shoulder, which will help to hide up the lump. And it looks like, I think that's a horn, so I've done it a horny colour. Off-white, I mean, obviously. Let's come out a bit there. Yeah, and then we've got 13 warriors, all basically the same. Fairly elite looking body. So I'm going to get these based up now so we can see the final looking object. It'll be standard sand and glue, and then I put a sand paint on and 2 dry brushes, and then I'll put a few tufts on, I think, just to make it look right. But yep, there we go. So I'll get on with the basing, come back to you when it's all done. There we go, unit of Sherden or Sherden Royal Card, all finished, all base up, all looking very pretty. Basically browny bronze, I think. Put them on a standard desert format with 2 dry brushes and a few tufts. Just spin them around, and that's what they look like from the back. The officer's hand is reaching back there, and the musician has got his shield on his shoulder because of the positioning. As you can see that, so that shows up, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. That's what they look like. That's a 16-man unit. Could obviously deploy in a column like that. It's looking pretty pretty. But I've already finishing these off. I think I need another 8. I think I want to see the standard in the centre and 8 figures either side. Oh, just come out of it. I think that's what I want to see. Yep. So I have got 8 figures. I think I'm going to be starting getting those sorted out and painted up. I think that look much nicer. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. So there we go, finished, all done. Really enjoyed doing these. First Sherden I've ever painted, obviously other than the 2 that I did the other day, which are in this group now. Yeah, did enjoy them. I'll take some stills and put those on at the end. And I think I'm now going to have to start on the Teklesia, or what are they called, several of the others, and I'll work out which one I like best. Teresh, I think, was one I was looking at, and I think I'll make a start on some of those. But for now, stills to follow, but thanks a lot, and bye for now.